Okay, we are on your last slide where you're actually doing some work, and this should be getting pretty easy to you guys. I want you to go ahead on that same slide, slide 3, we're going to add an emphasis effect on each image. Typically, you would not do this. Oh, no, just kidding. I lied. Back step. All right, add an emphasis effect on each image. So we're going to come in here. Click one of your images. It doesn't matter what yours look like. Again, this is not going to be a masterpiece. We're just practicing here, so it's probably going to look pretty messy, and that's just fine. Select your image, one of your images, go to your animations, and go ahead and add an emphasis effect. Do that. Pause me now. Go ahead and do that for all 4 or 5 of your images. All right, so once you have added in on all of your emphasis effects on your images, this is what your whoa, let me go back to slide 3. There we go. This is what your animation pane should look like now, because when we order them, they just go on the end. So all of your emphases are yellow, and they should be at the end here until we change it. Step 2, we're going to reorder the effects so that for each bullet point, so basically after each bullet point, we're going to have the image do the emphasis before the next bullet point comes on. So, for example, our picture 2, and this is a little bit annoying because sometimes it's hard to see, like, okay, well, which one's picture 2, which one's picture 4, which one's picture 10. But if you click on it, so notice how I clicked on picture 2. It's got the 11 there, so that helps me see, oh, the 11 must be my pizza. Also, when you click on it, notice that the 11 turned red. So if I show you that again, if I click on 12, you'll see the 12 is red. So now you can see that's that picture. Okay, so for picture 2, which is my pizza, I want that to emphasize in between my entrance and my exit. Notice how when I go to drag, it's got that red line there. So once that red line drops in between 1 and 2, that's where I want that. So if I'm looking at this, my pizza bullet comes in, my picture emphasizes, and then the pizza word exits. Okay, I want you to go ahead and reorder each one of these appropriately in that same manner. Pause me and do that now. All right, and when you're done, this is kind of what your animation pane should look like. Green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, green, yellow, red, like stoplight. All right, now our last step here says watch the preview of just that slide, and you should be getting used to this by now. We're going to go to slideshow, play from current slide, and make sure that this all goes as planned. So when I click, pizza should come up. Entrance effect, good. Entrance animation. When I click again, the image should be emphasizing. Yes. Click again, pizza should leave. Yes. Next one, click, sleep enters. Now click again, the sleep picture should emphasize an animation, and then sleep should exit. All right, you guys go ahead and do that. Make sure everything is in order as should be. Okay, so I added in a step 4 real quick. I meant to do this a couple of your activities ago, but I'm gonna do it now. I need you to make sure, because when you're taking your screenshots, some of you, your navigation pane is really small and it's hard for me to see your thumbnails. So from now on, I need you to make sure that when you come over here, notice how my cursor changes from a single arrow to like the double arrow there. That will allow you to increase the size of your navigation pane. I need you to increase that so that I can see your thumbnails pretty good. And then I want you for this one to make sure you're on slide 3 because I want to be able to see all of this. And I also need you to make sure that your navigation pane is open when you go to take your screenshot on the next slide. Okay, so again, if that's not big enough, please do increase that for me. Thanks, guys.